All of this started because you started setting your alarm clock to 5 a.m. How does a 5th grader set his alarm clock for 5 a.m. every single day and in the summertime?
Kobe Bryant, you know, he kind of inspired me. You know, growing up, I watched a lot of him and a lot of videos on how he would wake up constantly over and over. So, you know, he kind of sparked that in me, and knowing that that's what it took to be great. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, to be great. And so, you know, just knowing that it takes, you know, a lot of hard work, that's what drove me at an early age.
And it's kind of different because it was him waking you up.
Yes.
Instead of you waking him up.
I wanted him to be good, but I wanted him to, you know that he was going to be something even without basketball. It was something that you did. It's not who you are. And so that was my one way of saying, okay, I'm going to see if you really want to do this. And unfortunately for me, sometime in the
you didn't want to wake up at 5 a.m.
I didn't want to go, but it made a big difference, and it even made me more eager to get out and make him work, because I knew he really wanted to be good.
How hard is it as a basketball coach to kind of coach up your son, but also let him learn on his own?
It is a healthy balance, and I think the biggest thing, like I always tell other parents, especially guys who coach their kid, you know, just didn't fall out of the sky knowing this. You know, I've watched other guys who have coached their son, you know, and you want to be able to coach him and stay on them and make sure that everybody else on the team is getting the same opportunity. Those things make a big difference. It is fun, like in high school, I'm able to watch him and be a parent, and nothing like watching your son or watching my daughter Sydney play.
And what's it like to watch your dad play? Roll back the tape a little bit.
Can you tell us a little more about the slot? I had my troubles on the slot.
Tulsa with a 2-point lead. Thompson backdoor and one.
I didn't know he was that good at basketball. Like, I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was, you know, getting a couple and one dunks here and there, and you know, just a little something. But he's good. I mean, I enjoy watching him.
I feel like a lot of people group you and Trae Young in the same category. You guys are scoring guards. You're from Oklahoma. What was it like to see him say that, one, Oklahoma athletes are some of the best in this country?
We don't get the credit we should in the state of Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? Like, some good players come out. Blake, obviously. I mean, Xavier Henry, a lot of people, me trying to come up and do big things.
And then two, you're next. You're the guy that's coming up next.
I think Bryce is up next.
What's it like to hear him say that?
It's big time. You know, he did a lot for Oklahoma, you know, putting us on the map. So, you know, for him to be able to say that is big time, and I really appreciate it.
So, Rod, you work for Your View and broadcast some high school sports around here, and you end up broadcasting your son's basketball games.
Thompson. Nice shot. There's a pull-up. That's where he's really improved his game, getting to a spot and knocking it down. It's a low-scoring affair in which I think you're going to see a lot of teams play when they play against Booker T.
How hard is it to show the love that you have for him, but also be critical and tell people what he needs to work on?
I think I got the ultimate compliment one time when I had a parent call and said, hey, if I didn't know Bryce was your son, I never would have known Bryce was your son by watching the game. It actually helps me. It kind of detaches me a little bit, you know, and I am critical. You know, I do, you know, I teach shooting, and he's been missing some free throws, and on TV I said,
missed those free throws, bro.
Bad advertisement. Bad advertisement right here, you know.
Let me read off a list of schools that have offered you. Kansas, and let me take 10 minutes to do this, by the way. Kansas, OU, OSU, TCU, Wichita State, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Iowa, SMU, Minnesota, Colorado. Probably more that aren't out there that you've got offered since those were released. How hard is it going to be to pick a place to play at?
You know, it's going to be difficult. I mean, a lot of colleges offer a lot of good things, you know, good coaching staffs, you know, a winning tradition. So, you know, I'm just going to have to balance it out and, you know, choose what I feel is the best fit for me.
Is there going to be any input from Dad over there? He's got some connections over at Kansas or Tulsa?
I don't think so. I mean, he has, him and my mom will make the final decision. Like, I'll be able to, you know, give my input, but at the end of the day, they say they know what's best.
I think,
respond.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, we'll give him all the information that he needs, and you know, then he'll decide where he goes.
And do you envision this as an end of the summer, early fall? Right now on Channel 2. We'll release that right now.
I'm not sure, actually.
I think, you know, we talked about it one time. If it was a year ago, I would have said that we probably would have sat down and tried to make a decision right in the middle of the sessions of the summer. But now, since the NCAA rules have changed, we'll probably wait and probably push it back till, you know, school starts.
What does this place that we're in right now,
The ranch.
mean to you? You work out here a lot.
This is my home. I mean, I can get in here whenever I want. You know, today before practice, I came in, got up some shots. You know, this is like my peaceful place. Like, if I'm angry, if I'm depressed or whatever, I just come here, you know, get up some shots, turn on my music, and, you know, I'm really thankful.
You can be in here alone, or you're with that guy over there.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy.
Who probably didn't think I would say his name, but I will. Coach John, one of your AU guys.
Coach John.
The teacher is always supposed to make sure that his client looks well.
What does he mean to you?
He means a ton. I mean, some of the days he doesn't feel like coming, I'll call him up, you know, he'll come, he'll rebound for me. I mean, he's here probably 95% of the time, so I'm really thankful for him.
What has basketball brought to your guys' family? Your wife's dad played for the Golden State Warriors for a little bit. What has the game brought to you guys?
I believe it's brought us closer, you know, just all the different trips and stuff we go on, you know. I get to spend time with him, like when we're driving to visits and stuff like that, so it's really brought us closer as a family.
You know, we're an athletic family, been really blessed, and it does bring us closer. We spend a lot of time on the road together, and you know, sad part about it, it'll be, you know, this is our last AAU season, last go-around, and we've started a long time ago, so I'm sure that your boy Johnny Dash will have some unbelievable video. We'll probably have some tissue and be crying and all that stuff, but it's brought our family really close together.
When you look 15 years into the future, what do you want to be doing, and what do you want to see your son doing?
I would like to be a Hall of Famer in the NBA.
That's a big goal.
Yes, sir, and retired and hopefully, you know, owning an NBA team.
Any coach will tell you would love to see your kid, you know, every level. You want to see him playing in high school, doing really well. You want to see him in college. And of course, the ultimate goal, you want to see him, you know, playing the NBA. And one thing I'm really proud, he's a giver. You know, and I consider myself a giver, but I had to hang around givers, you know, and so just seeing him making some kind of impact, you know, outside of basketball makes me most proud.
Last chance. Want to break some news on Channel 2? Where are you going to school?
Undecided.
I know. You want me to tell you?
Tell me.
Booker T.
Booker T. Washington.
Tomorrow morning, Booker T.
Tomorrow morning, bright and early. Better not be late.
That's some good stuff. I appreciate it, boys.
Yes, sir.